that was a good one. Here's this next number right here is probably one of the more popular Bluegrass Cardinals songs that the band ever did, and another tune written by the great Randall Hilton. Man, that guy wrote some great songs. Cardinals cut a bunch of his numbers, and David sings this awfully well, and originally from the great state of California, makes his home in Kentucky these days, not too far from the Tennessee line. And when it comes to lead singers and bluegrass music, that's got some of the most recognizable voices in the history of bluegrass music. This guy's one of them. Give David Parmley a nice hand, please.
Well, thank you, Larry. Thank you very much. As Larry said, this is a song that Randall Hilton wrote. I'll tell you, Randall Hilton was probably one of the most influential people in the Bluegrass Cardinals' career. We did about 25 of his songs through the years, and every time he'd send us a song and say, yep, we want that one. So we took a lot of them, but here's one of them. Maybe you'll remember this number. A tune called 32 Acres. land. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was a good old number Randall Hilton wrote there. Let's see. Okay. We're going to do a song now, and Randy's going to sing the verses on this song.
Oh, Lord, start the bus.
Good time to quit right now.
Start the bus.
Let me introduce him, in case you don't know him.
Tell me all about me, Daddy. How proud you were the day I was born, David. Tell them how you climbed on top of the steeple. Or not.
Okay, growing up in California, I remember Randy coming around the house and playing music with Dad, and I was real young. And he was already divorced his first time. And it hasn't slowed down since. I used to, in fact, I got to laughing so much every time he won't even invite me to the weddings no more. They could be standing up there looking eye to eye, just really thinking they're really meaning this. When they said forever, better for worse, forever till death, I start laughing. I just start bawling in the front row, so I don't even get invited anymore. At one time, I could get a six-pack and we could celebrate his divorces, I guess, whatever you want to call it. We got to get a case now. Yeah. By the time we get to the end, we don't even remember which one we're talking about. So Randy has not been the best when it comes to matrimony.
Funny you should say that, because I can't even remember the names. I just call them plaintiff.
Plaintiff's Anyways, as I was growing up, Randy was kind of like a big brother to me. And
Now you're talking there.
oh yeah. And I finally figured out if I do just the opposite of what he did, life was going to be pretty good for me. So that's what I do. I don't follow in his footsteps, no, not at all. But he was one of the best tenor singers in bluegrass music. He's been a member of the Bluegrass Cardinals several times. He would leave and come back and leave and come back. It's kind of like an old stray dog. But anyway, would you all put your hands together and welcome Randy Graham to the stage?
Oh, thank you, folks. What a build-up, Dave. David, I'll tell you a little story about David now. When I started coming around, he mentioned that I started coming around the Parmley household when he was about that tall and just about that wide.
Yeah.
We called him, he was about that high with doors about that wide, and we called him Bureau. Y'all know what a bureau is, right? About that high and doors about that wide. But he could sing then, and time has only made him better. So I'm good to you, because you paid me.
You sound like it, yeah.
But we grew up playing together under the watchful eye of his dad, Don Parmley. And I suppose that many of you know that his father was the studio banjo player for the Beverly Hillbillies TV show. True story. Earl Scruggs did the theme and Don did all the background music, like when Jethro would push Ellie Mae in the cement pond, Don would do something like this and collect a lot of money. He used to laugh and say, Earl got paid one time, I got paid for 11 years. But he was a good teacher, and we'll dedicate a little song to Don here in a little bit. But this is one off our very first record, and once again, we added a lot of words to it, make it confusing to sing, and I'll try to sing the lead on it. David usually does it, but he's been under the weather, and I'll give it a stab. It's called Are You Missing Me?